What up, it's your boy? Hold on, did it start? Whatever. What up, it's your boy Amazon Relay. I want to give y'all an update, a 1 week update. I'm gonna start doing this every week. If y'all not watching, whatever, it's for myself. It's just to keep track on what I'm making throughout the weeks. So yeah, I gotta do the New Year's right, bro. All right, so my first load, 73 miles deadhead. Hold on. 73 miles deadhead. 624 loaded miles. It was paying $2,000. The total gas was $440.65, and it was paying $2.87 a mile with the deadhead included. That's not bad. That was for January 2nd or something like that, or January 1st. I forgot. But yeah, that was for the New Year's. Then the load after that, I deadheaded 132 miles. I know that's a lot. That's crazy, but the fucking DOT load board lied. I don't like deadheading more than 90 miles. Honestly, like, you will see by the rest of these loads. DOT said the load was fucking 30 miles away or some shit like that. But when I finally put it into my maps from where I was dropping off at, it said I was 132 miles. I was pretty mad about that. But deadheaded 132 miles. 502 miles loaded. It paid $13.50 for that load. I paid $288 for the gas, and it was $213 a mile with the deadhead included. That's not bad, but it's not the best. My thing, I've been trying to I've been asking for a lot more than what they got posted, so I try to bring the rates up for every other trucker. I hate taking cheap freight. I hate that the freight is down. I hate that people are going out of business because the freight is so cheap, and I don't want to add to that. So whenever they got something posted for, let's say like $1,200, I immediately ask for $15. I can't get it, I have to go somewhere else. Unless it's paying like fucking $5 a mile, then I'm like, okay, I can't be too picky, especially with a new authority. My authority, I opened it in 2022, but I had a lapse in insurance because I went to work with Pepsi. My authority is 2 months old now. Let me take that out as well. All right, the next load, 51 miles deadhead, 317 loaded, paying $11.50, and it's $313 a mile. That's pretty good with the deadhead included. Only 51 miles. It was I paid $331.18 for that. That's not bad. It's not bad. All right. The next load, 89 miles. I deadheaded. What? No. I deadheaded 89 miles. It was 423 miles loaded. It was paying $12.50, and it was $2.44 a mile with the deadhead included. And I paid $286.29 out of $12.50 for gas. So that's good. It's only $286. The next load after that was 36 miles deadhead, loaded. It was 544 miles, paying $1,600. The per mile was 2.76. I said this shit weird as fuck. It was $2.76 a mile, and I paid $2.95 in gas, $2.95.54 actually in gas. As I told y'all before, I don't like going over 90 miles deadhead. That 132 was an anomaly. That shit will never happen again if I can help it. But yeah. So this week in total, I drove 2,791 miles with an average rate of $2.63 per mile. So what I paid in gas, keep in mind I have fuel cards. I did not bring them. I fucking lost them somewhere at home. My dumb ass. That could have saved me fucking $400 this week. I gotta go home and get my shit, bro, because that could have saved me some money. At least $200. But I paid $1,641. I paid $1,641.66, and my total pay before the deduction is $73.50. So without any expenses, before the expenses, the taxes and everything else, I made $73.50 this week. That's not bad. That's actually pretty fucking good. I could have did better with my load picking. I shouldn't have chose. It was one load that was paying only $12 or $11.50. I picked that so early because I'd be scared to wait up till the day of to pick a load. So I'll pick ahead of time, and I didn't want somebody else to get that load because it was paying pretty good per mile. You know, I didn't want to be stuck going somewhere I didn't want to go, like fucking New Hampshire or some shit. You know what I mean? But after the deductions, so I got $73.50, and I paid $16.41 in fuel. Doing the math, I made $5,708.34. Now, I did spend money on DoorDash, like probably $80 this week, because me and my wife, we got a lot of beans in here. We got beans and fucking rice and Vienna sausages, noodles. We got a whole bunch of shit in here. I had no repairs. I think I put $575 away for my, what's that shit called? My maintenance insurance. Like, just in case something happens, I put it to the side just in case I have to have some repairs or something. And I know somebody's gonna say, well, what about taxes? I don't fucking know. I'm gonna know till I pay the shit. I did about 30 or 0.30% or whatever the fuck. That's what people usually go by, just to have some extra cushion, just in case they try to, you know, whatever. I don't know. I don't get the shit. I just pay it. But with 30% of $5,700, I'll be at $3,995 this week, which is still good. I paid $575 to the side. Put only $100 down on fucking what? Maintenance shit. Like, it's still a good ass week, you know. I still feel like it's worth it having your own truck. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, like today I missed out on $3,200, and I said it because I went to a shipper. So I had a load with TQL. They said it delivered, my appointment's at 12. I came there at 11. I didn't get checked in until 4. So a load that I had booked at 6, they kicked me off the load saying, yeah, the load's picking up later the next day, because the shippers, I feel like they just wanted me off the load because they were scared I was gonna be able to pick it up, even though I so happened to, I was able to. Only had 2 pallets on my fucking trailer. But they kicked me off that load. And that load was only 400 miles or 500 miles, something like that, and it was paying $1,650 or $1,700, something around there. Then I had a load coming back from where I was going back to where I'm at now, paying $1,700. And yeah, it kicked me out of a lot of money, and I was so irritated today. So today, you know, it's part of my 32, so I can have a reset. And yeah, but y'all see what I made. Next week I'm gonna do it again. Hopefully it's better. It won't be better because my wife's birthday we're celebrating it next week, so I won't be able to work, you know, long. I had to try to find loads closer to the house so we can get home and celebrate it. Yay, spending money on my wife. All right, y'all, have a good week.